Good day at practice. What you got?
How confident are you about Forsyth and Coda for this weekend?
I'm not talking about injuries, but feel good about where we're at from a practice prep standpoint.
The Royals award came out semifinals. Kenny obviously on the list. Just we know about the yards, the points, but what makes him just an effective coach to be up for that award?
Well, he's done a great job in the leadership role, obviously there for the entire offense, and I think Kenny would be the first one to tell you, and when you get those awards, that's really a credit to everybody on that side of the ball, every one of those players, every one of those coaches. But Kenny does a phenomenal job day in and day out of preparing his side. Really collaborating with his coaches. He would tell you it's a group effort. Whenever you get an award like that or up for an award like that, it's really an indication of the job you've done, but also the job of the people around you. And he would be the first one to tell you it helps you to have great players and great coaches that have helped get in that.
Do you think the job that he did on Saturday with those physical limitations and kind of the game time decisions, do you think that's flown a little bit under the radar?
I don't know. I don't pay a lot of attention to the radar. You guys have to tell me what the radar's saying. Our coaches have done a great job all year. They continue to do a good job prepping our guys. Our players have done a great job executing.
Stephen Jones was saying you guys were referring to him as Coach Jones and said he was interested in maybe pursuing coaching afterwards.
I'd hire him. He's a good coach, man. When guys get injured, and a lot of times it's so easy to become disconnected and not part of what's going on. I thought Stephen did a great job of being engaged, working every single week to get back. And then as soon as he was able to go out there and help us on the field, he could. But even when he wasn't helping us on the field, he was making an impact in the way that he was influencing guys.
Oregon State's quarterback, Will Branson, seems like he's been getting better and better over the weeks. What have you seen from his play?
You see a lot of visible checks where he's able to get him in the right play, checking runs, away from rotation, doing a lot of different things from a systematic standpoint to put them into good plays. Obviously, he's understanding their system, and it's a tough system. They do a lot of different stuff. So being able to operate that the way he operates is impressive.
They've had a lot of injuries to their running back room. What have you seen from the freshman, Damian Martinez, number 6?
Yeah, it's that time of year. Everybody's banged up, but they run. They have a stable of backs that can carry the ball. That being said, they run hard, they run physical, and they fall forward.
Has Bales solidified that punting competition?
We'll see. Yeah, I think so.
What do you see areas to attack this Oregon State defense? Obviously, their secondary is very active back there.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you how we're going to attack them, but they're a really good defense. They played better and better the last 5 weeks. I think they're averaging 12 points per game the last 5 weeks. They paint a lot of different pictures. The quarterback, they do a good job with the disguises.
Have you maybe changed how you handle rivalry weeks at all? Obviously, you had one a couple weeks ago. Is anything you've done differently this week? Is it just different games, so you would change no matter what? Or?
Yeah, every game's different. Every game's different. Try to figure out ways to continue to motivate and improve.
Have you had any experiences with Coach Smith since you've been in the conference?
I've bumped into him a few times at conference meetings and stuff. Have a lot of respect for the job that he's done. I think he's a really good coach. Obviously, has done a great job with this team.
You brought up ahead of Washington. You'd like to get perspectives of previous people that have been involved in this rivalry. Has that happened for this one?
I don't know if I've done as good a job reaching out to people, but I'm certainly well aware of what this rivalry looks like for us here and this team. Continue to if somebody's got a great story, I certainly want to hear it.
Are you a little bit more involved on game day last week in terms of just the play-to-play, defensive play calling and things like that?
Our defensive staff does a great job of being ready to roll each game, going out there and operating. Coach Lepoy does a great job leading that group, and our guys, they played well. They played with like they're capable of. But again, you go back and look at that game. There's so many mistakes and so many things that we could do a whole lot better.
Bo said he felt a lot better. Do you feel like he's getting closer to being at 100?
Yeah.
What are you guys do to mark the holiday tomorrow?
We're gonna have a Thanksgiving meal with our team here, and I think some of the players will make their ways over to coaches after that, and then we'll probably have to do weigh-ins after that. See where guys are at.
Who's in charge of the turkey?
Not me. We'll see how it plays. I'm a dark meat guy. If the question comes up, you guys gonna be here tomorrow or no? You guys don't get. I guess Thursday doesn't work, right?
A bit of a fun Thanksgiving question. If you could give me like the equivalent of Thanksgiving items to which position group that they would fall in.
So like food to
position
groups. This could take a while, right? Initial thoughts. Let's see, mashed potatoes, probably the O-line, right? Gravy on there. Like the pumpkin pies, probably gotta be the whiteouts, right? Ham, D-line, right? Let's see. Maybe that would have been better if that was the stuffing, the D-line, right? Maybe that's the linebackers stuffing. The turkey, it's got to be the Q, right? Yeah, I don't know where the cranberry sauce is. Probably the corners. Cranberry, yeah, it starts with a C. I don't know. I don't know if that helps at all. I know we're missing some positions here. Yeah, I'm running out of food. So.
All right, let's go.
Appreciate it.